Foreign exchange students come from all over the world to America. In this particular case, my wife and I have hosted a foreign exchange student. Why, you ask? It is a very good way to learn about somebody else's culture and share ours in return. I'd like to introduce you our foreign exchange student, Ayame and Lakita. According to AdventureParents.com, Flex receives approximately 40,000 applicants and only accept 1,200 of them. The Flex program was created for the foreign exchange students. It stands for Future Leaders Exchange. Our students come in through International Fellowship. It is a very good program. I recommend it to anyone. People need to know about hosting a foreign exchange student because it is a great experience for the family to learn about each other's cultures and share ours with them. During this speech, I will inform you about 3 key factors when hosting a foreign exchange student: the difference in cultures, expectations for the student arriving and leaving America, and the rewards of being an exchange student. I will begin by talking about the differences in the cultures. First example is transportation. In Japan, there's millions and millions of people. They get around their city by trains, buses, walking, and bicycles. In America, we drive our trucks, we have buses, and we don't really use trains anymore except for exporting goods. Food and drinks, that's a very interesting subject. We have tried a variety of different Japanese food. We have tried seaweed, we have tried curry rice, which is excellent. We have had fermented soybeans, which is called natto, and it stinks, but it tastes pretty good. She has brought barley tea, which is very good for you, and authentic green tea, which I love. The activities that they share in Japan are a lot the same as ours in America. She enjoys basketball, and she practices calligraphy, which is kanji Japanese writing. It is beautiful, and before she leaves, she is going to do our names on a big portrait so we can hang it in our home. It's going to be great. She can do origami. That's very popular in Japan. She folds, makes cranes. She can make boxes out of a Starburst wrapper. It's very, very cool. Next, I'll explain the expectations wanting to be met by the student. First is learning how to adapt with American fast living, because Japan is very slow, disciplined. They don't get loud. They are not rambunctious, except for a select few, I'm sure. But when they come to America, especially this part of the world, Arkansas, everybody's crazy, hog wild, and nuts. Next is learning the English language. It was very, very difficult to learn the English language. She is learning very well. She is coming around. When she comes here, she's in culture shock, so her speech is not very good. But now it is very good. And English is the second hardest language in the world to learn. First is Hebrew. According to Walt Whitman, he says, viewing freely the English language is the accretion and growth of every dialect, race, and range of time, and is both free and compact composition of all, meaning it's the most difficult language to learn. Because we have so many words that combine with one another, like when and when. We have a lot of words that mean the same. Another one will be being able to go back to Japan and explain to everybody how crazy we are. We get in a lot of crazy stuff. We are loud. All my friends are loud, and she is very quiet and very petite, I guess is the word, with her emotions and everything. But it's awesome. Finally, I will discuss with you the rewards of being an exchange student. Personal growth for her is going to be great. It's going to build her confidence. She's going to have a lot to talk about when she gets older and gets a career. She'll be able to put that on her resume, saying that she was a foreign exchange student. She learned about another culture. Just be like us going to Japan and learning Japanese, learning how to cook their food, learning how to interact with their quiet culture compared to us being crazy. It can open up many doors of opportunity for the child, and it would look great on a resume, as I just said before. Understanding culture awareness, sharing school experiences, and developing long life friends. They have a lot of stories to share, and you make a million friends when you're at school. When I was in school, the foreign exchange student was always the popular one. Everybody wanted to hang out with them and learn all about them and see what they're all about. Personally, I think this is an absolute wonderful experience for my children. They will learn about another country's culture instead of just the redneck backwoods of Arkansas, because everybody does that. Everybody does it here. It's true. The diversitybroad.com says he or she will gain a better appreciation of cultures as well as their own. During this speech, I hope I've supplied you with enough information in talking about the difference in cultures, expectations for the student arriving and leaving America, and the rewards of being the exchange student. I've informed you about hosting foreign exchange students. The experience is a life-changing, and you are making a difference in someone's life for the positive. I personally recommend this to anyone. Even though she'll be here for 10 months, the bond we will develop will last forever. Thank you.